YouTube, it's WitchyFarmer. So, we're on to our reading for tonight. I am sorry I didn't do one sooner or yesterday after I said that I would try to. There's been a lot on my plate and still more to come. But I am going to try to keep to at least a daily schedule. It really helps me connect with the universe. So, we're starting with our Lunar Oracle cards as usual. And let's get 3 messages that might help somebody who is listening to this reading. I hope that I am projecting well this time. I don't want you guys to have a hard time hearing me. After all, it's very important that this message is received by whoever needs to hear it. And if you can't hear it, you can't receive it. Well, apparently those are the ones that are coming out. We've got park your negative thoughts and work only with the positive. Got that one yesterday. Instead of trying harder, try differently. And preparation is always key to success. We're going to move on to our everyday tarot deck, my little standard deck, and see what message is being shared. Let's say 6 cards or 6 combination of cards, depending on how things go, that will give us the information that we need. That was a little book. That was 5 cards right there. Let's get 3 more bits of information. And I will tell you what I can see for you. Well, this is definitely an interesting reading already. Just based off of what is coming out now. Whew. Because it's coming out in books, guys. Okay, good gracious. We got... Make sure that I don't have any other cards that decided to flip in the... Nope. Okay. So, we've got a balancing issue. We've got a big life event that is shaking up your life. We have you're holding yourself back. You're moving too quickly or in the wrong direction for something. There's something, you're probably running from something. No, this looks like you're running towards some kind of grief situation. When you need to stop and rest so you can get back in your power. Are you holding yourself by running towards this grief? I mean, if you need to rest so you can get in your power, it sounds like it. It sounds like you're trying to reopen trauma cycles. We've got the 4 of Wands in reverse, which means that you are in some kind of state of transition. You have a home that's going on that is, is temporary, and you're not living in it. You're just existing in it. We've got some kind of idea that you want to move forward with, but you're not sure what you're doing, but you got to follow your intuition, because your intuition does know. And then we have you finding balance, but finding balance, resisting change, and trying to decide if you should walk away from a disappointing situation. Or maybe it's a Sagittarius who is resisting change and trying to decide if they should walk away from a disappointing situation. Because Temperance is Sagittarius, but it's also about finding balance. It's about bringing, knowing how to bring balance into your life. So, uneven flow of energy, uneven flow of resources. This balancing act that's having a problem just clarified with Gemini, the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Gemini can be represent the lovers, but it's also communication. It's a fast-moving situation, and somebody is dissatisfied with it. That seems to be the general mood of this Six of Pentacles in reverse. In reverse, guys. Alright, so what kind of life-changing event is this that's shaking it up? I feel like it's kind of clarified with this Four of Wands in its own right. But what is the life-changing event? Tell me about the Tower. What is happening for this person that they feel like it's happening to them? We've got Saturn, Moon, the Seven of Wands, and Aries energy.
Funny because one Saturn's in Aries.
The moon is about emotions. Saturn. I know Jupiter was wisdom and expansion. Is Saturn... Saturn is wisdom, challenge, maturity, trust, diligence, teaching, restraint. So it could be some kind of teaching moment, which, I mean, makes sense. Because if something is happening for you, not to you, it's something that you probably need to learn something from. And it could be heavily influenced emotions. Maybe somebody who has an Aries moon or an Aries Saturn. Seven of Wands, that's upright. That's about being somewhere and feeling like you're having to fight for it. You're in an enviable position and others want what you have. So this little book that we've got going on, the Hanged Man, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, all in reverse, followed by the Queen of Wands in the upright position. What can you tell us to help resolve this situation? What needs to be done to resolve the Hanged Man in reverse to the Queen of Wands? This whole little book. I mean, it tells you that you need to rest. That you're holding yourself back. How are you holding yourself back in this situation? I mean, I don't want to make too many assumptions because it could be a cyclic thing, you know, breaking into, having to do with cycles. It could be self-sabotage. It could, which I mean is its own kind of cycle. Ace of Wands in reverse. You're not taking action. You're you're holding yourself back because you're not taking the right action. Because like we have this Knight of Swords in reverse. We've got the Five of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles. You're needing to redirect your energy. You're not putting your energy in the right direction. It's holding you back from you making it into this Queen of Wands energy. Tell me about the Temperance, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. We've got Eight of Pentacles. There's stuff that still needs to be worked on. You're resisting the fact that you need to work on something. Instead of trying harder, try differently. Jupiter in reverse. Some kind of misperception or misconception. It's some kind of holding your back energy. Holding you back. Like you're holding yourself back somehow. Jupiter, expansion, growth, fortune, prosperity, abundance, wealth, happiness. You're holding yourself back from being happy. Do we want to find out what your intuition is telling you that's going to help you make this project jump forward? You've got some. I mean, you've got some kind of opportunity, possibly job, business, whatever. Your intuition knows how to get you there. Like I said, there's this holding yourself back energy, this refusing to move forward. Here, let's do a card of advice or two real quick, and then I'll do some moon cards, and then I will be on TikTok for a recap. So, give me some advice on this situation. How do we make this situation work out the way it needs to? What kind of moving forward needs to happen? It's a whole book. More moving forward, you're almost there. Things aren't flowing the way they need to. There are plenty of opportunities. And your passion is misdirected. That's a whole book. Let me just get two cards, universe. Two cards of advice. Five of Wands in reverse, internal conflict. You have to solve the conflict within yourself first. And after that, what do we do after we resolve the inner conflict? I guess then you'll actually hear your intuition. You'll be able to make progress. After you resolve your internal conflict, you will be able to make progress. Well, let's get some moon cards. That will help round out your information. Our lunar oracle cards say, park your negative thoughts and work only with the positive. If I get the Scorpio new moon card, it's releasing negative energy, I'm going to laugh. Instead of trying harder, try differently. And preparation is always key to success. We got a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. What else do we got? We got hold your vision, fixed moon. So the energies that we have present. Okay, your commitment is being tested first quarter moon. Now remember, take all tarot readings with a grain of salt because I am pulling from the universe. These messages could be for anybody, and only take what actually sounds like it fits your situation. So yes, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. We have Gemini, Aries, Moon, Jupiter, and Saturn. Saturn is the ruling planet of... Shoot. Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. The moon is the ruling planetary body of Cancer. We have Gemini, which... And then... What is... Saturn's... What is Saturn the ruling planet of? Because I know Aries is Mars, Taurus is Venus, Gemini is Mercury, Cancer is the moon, Leo is the sun, Virgo is... Maybe Virgo is Saturn, because Aquarius is Uranus, Neptune is... no, wait, I think Saturn might be Libras. Sorry, you guys are probably bored with me sitting here trying to sort through all this. So, yeah, we got a lot of different energy here. So make sure you check your birth charts and see if anything... Like I said, there's life-changing events going on. I don't know who's going to fit with what. You might not fit with everything, but you might hear something here that's going to help give you that new perspective instead of holding yourself back. So, off to TikTok. I will be back with another reading either tomorrow or if I'm up for it later tonight.